When the world burned, one titan refused to fall. The ground splits open as Kong turns toward the rising tremors.
Godzilla's glowing fins emerge from the stormy ocean as Kong turns toward the shore.
Kong freezes as the terrifying roar of the returning T-Rex shakes the valley.
Kong and Godzilla stare each other down as lightning explodes above them.
The colossal Alpha T-Rex stands fully revealed, casting a massive shadow over the valley. Alpha T-Rex sprints forward violently as Kong dodges at the last second.
Kong swings a giant boulder upward, smashing it into the Alpha T-Rex's jaw.
Alpha T-Rex whips its massive tail, smashing into Kong and hurling him through rocks.
Godzilla roars with explosive force as the Alpha T-Rex lunges directly at him.
Alpha T-Rex bites down hard on Godzilla's arm, violently thrashing him side to side.
Godzilla's dorsal fins ignite with bright blue light as he charges atomic energy despite the T-Rex's bite. Godzilla releases a sudden atomic pulse that explodes outward and forces the T-Rex to release him.
The Alpha T-Rex roars violently as red mutation veins ignite across its body.
The Alpha T-Rex roars violently as red mutation veins ignite across its body.
Alpha T-Rex emits a violent red shockwave roar that knocks Kong and Godzilla off balance.
Kong charges forward and intercepts the T-Rex's killing bite aimed at Godzilla.
Kong forces the Alpha T-Rex's jaws open, muscles straining violently.
Godzilla's dorsal fins blaze bright blue as he charges a full atomic breath at maximum power.
Kong roars and lifts the T-Rex's skull fully upward, exposing the perfect angle for Godzilla's atomic strike.
Godzilla unleashes a massive atomic breath beam straight through the T-Rex's skull as Kong holds it in place.
Kong steps over the fallen T-Rex and turns toward Godzilla, locking eyes with renewed aggression. Godzilla unleashes a deafening roar that shakes the battlefield, challenging Kong to battle.
Kong slams both fists into the ground and charges full speed toward Godzilla.
Kong and Godzilla crash into each other, sending a shockwave across the battlefield.
Kong overpowers Godzilla in the struggle, driving him step by step toward the volcano's edge. Godzilla sweeps his massive tail, smashing Kong backward across the cracking volcanic ground. Kong digs his fists into the volcanic rock, stops sliding, then launches forward with a roaring leap. Kong lands a massive punch to Godzilla's jaw, shaking the entire ridge.
Kong grips Godzilla's skull and forces him toward the collapsing volcanic cliffs.
Cornered on the cliff edge, Godzilla ignites his dorsal fins and charges a desperate atomic blast. Kong hurls a molten hot boulder into Godzilla's face, breaking the atomic charge buildup.
Kong hurls a molten hot boulder into Godzilla's face, breaking the atomic charge.
Kong tackles Godzilla with a massive burst of force, driving him toward collapsing cliffs.
The volcanic ground cracks open under Godzilla as he thrashes to stay standing.
Kong delivers rapid hammer fist blows to Godzilla's skull, shaking the entire ridge.
The volcanic ridge splits open beneath Godzilla as he slides dangerously close to the lava pit. Half sliding toward the lava, Godzilla unleashes a desperate, unfocused atomic spray across the ridge.
Kong dodges the fading atomic spray and topples a burning rock pillar down onto Godzilla's back. Under Godzilla's weight and the pillar's impact, the entire cliffside begins to crumble toward the lava. Kong grabs Godzilla's tail with both hands and swings him violently into the breaking ledge.
As the ledge shatters, Godzilla's lower body drops into the volcanic fissure, while his claws cling desperately to the rim. Kong steps toward the volcanic rim with unshaken determination, as Godzilla hangs helplessly below.
Kong rips a gigantic lava-soaked rock from the cracked ground and lifts it over his head to smash Godzilla's grip.
Kong slams the colossal volcano stone onto the ledge where Godzilla's claws cling, shattering the rock.
Godzilla clings to the collapsing rim with a single claw as more rock gives way beneath him.
Kong plants his feet and delivers a massive shove to Godzilla's upper body, breaking his final grip.
Godzilla's massive form drops fully into the blazing volcanic abyss, roaring as he falls.
Godzilla crashes into the lava, a massive plume of fire and a final blue flash bursting upward before fading.
Behind a battered but standing Kong, the volcano erupts in a towering column of fire and ash. As the eruption calms, Kong stands alone on the rim, breathing heavily but unbroken.
On a high cliff above Skull Island, Kong raises his head and unleashes a victorious roar into the clearing dawn sky.
Kong slowly walks away from the dormant volcano as warm sunlight washes over his towering frame.
Jungle creatures cautiously emerge, watching Kong with newfound respect as he passes.
Kong kneels beneath a roaring waterfall, letting the crashing water cleanse his wounds. Fresh plants bloom, rivers clear, and the valley brightens as Skull Island heals.
Kong rests atop a high cliff, peacefully watching the reborn island stretching endlessly below. As the sun sets over Skull Island, Kong watches in silence, king of a world that finally breathes in peace.